Well, beefed up security, career training, job placement, child care. You have really turned the shelter around.
Oh, it hasn't been me. It's been my tireless volunteers. You did put down tireless on your resume, didn't you?
Oh, well, wife, mother, student, chief cook and bottle washer, peacemaker. Who's got time to be tired?
Well, I guess if you can't have it all, you might as well try and do it all.
Hey, who says you can't have it all?
Well, not me.
Oh, really, Brooke? Don't make me pull this out of you. What's going on with you and Adam?
Adam asked me to marry him.
No!
Yes.
How you... He proposed? So what, are you happy? Excited, depressed, disgusted, outraged?
I'm all of those things. I'm also terrified, and she blushingly said, very much in love.
So that's...
You think I've lost my mind, don't you?
No, I'm not one to say.
Listen, I tried holding back, and I ended up looking back. I mean, my indelible ex, the man that I've tried so hard to resist, has proved irresistible.
So you're actually considering his proposal?
It's still in the mulling stages, you know.
Poor Brooke.
No, actually, I'm lucky, Brooke, because Adam is circling the globe for business as we speak, so that leaves me a lot of time to, you know, get my life in order and...
Well, you know, you've certainly pretty much finished up things here at the shelter.
Yeah. I think you're right. You know, I'm definitely satisfied with a lot of the changes that have been made here, and certainly changes in myself. And I'm so ready to get back to where I'm needed most, and that's with my son.
Thank you, Carlos. You have been an outstanding guest. Will you join us again?
It would be my privilege.
Thank you. Oh, you boys from Brazil, you know how to put the ouch in gaucho. Adios, muchacho. And now it's time for us to say adios to you. Remember, if it's hot, if it's talk, if it's happening, it's here. On the cutting edge with Erica Kane. Bye-bye. See you next week.
3, 2, 1, and we're out.
Oh, what a great show!
Do that over and over again.
The whole studio is buzzing. The whole studio.
It's good for us.
Erica, phone call for you.
Oh, I'll take a message.
No, he asked to be put through. He asked to be put through.
He who? Dimitri?
No.
Chad?
Said to tell you it's Jonathan.
Jonathan? I didn't know anyone named Jonathan. Hello, Dr. Kinder?
I'm sorry to bother you at work.
It's no bother.
Well, I just saw the show and I had to call. You were incredible.
Well, thank you. And I just can't believe that you would take time out from your busy practice to watch. That's very nice, very lovely of you to call.
Well, your treatment doesn't end just because you leave the office. I like to follow up on my patient's progress. And from what I just saw in the air, you're obviously pain-free.
Well, yes. My back is not hurting me at all, thanks to the treatment that you've given me.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
You know something, I don't know whether it's, just the stress from the show or the chaos at home, but I am feeling rather on edge. I feel rather nervous.
Well, like all fine thoroughbreds, you're sensitive and high-strung. If these symptoms persist, we'll have to talk about enhancing your treatment on your next appointment.
I can't tell you what a refreshing change it is to talk to you as opposed to the last horrible person who mistreated me.
I don't believe in punishing people who are already in pain. Now, if you need to get a hold of me, feel free to call.
Thank you.
You know, I know that life is about trade-offs, but this has been rough. You know, I mean, taking care of everything that needed to be done here at the shelter and not being available full-time to Jamie.
Jamie's just a great kid. You shouldn't worry about it, okay? He goes with the flow.
I couldn't have done this without you.
Look, it's my pleasure. I love Jamie. And besides, he's great for Tad. He makes a big difference. I think it kind of reminds him how important family is.
What does Tad need reminding?
Well, he's burning himself out, you know, trying to simplify his life so he can spend more time with us.
Oh, listen, if he figures out how to do that, tell him he should bottle it and sell it.
Would you buy Tad pulling up all the stakes and moving his family out to Napa Valley?
Is that a possibility?
Tad's certainly considering it.
Well, Jamie, I mean, you know, 2 sets of clothes and 2 sets of friends and moving back and forth between 2 families.
I know. I don't want to move. But Tad has all these obligations, and he can't be everywhere at once. I mean, he took the red eye back from Napa so he could take the kids on a camping trip. He'd do anything not to disappoint the kids.
Don't panic. He's not moving. Look, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Please, God, help me. Help me let this little boy live. Please. Please let this little boy live.
Jamie! Junior!
Breathe, sweetie. Open your eyes and breathe.
Jamie! Junior!
Come on, little one. Give me a heartbeat. Breathe. Breathe. Everything's gonna be okay. You know how much your mommy and daddy love you. And Amanda. Amanda loves you too. You're gonna be okay. He's okay. You're gonna be fine. Are you all right? Are you hurt anywhere?
Daddy, I want my daddy.
Jamie! Junior!
Ted! We're over here! Here! We're over here! Here!
Everything's gonna be okay. Your daddy's coming. So you just wait here until your daddy gets here, okay? You watch your little brother until your father comes.
Hey, you know who you look like?
This is no time for guessing games. You just watch your little brother till your dad gets here.
We're over here, Ted! We're here!
Well, Edmund, Maria, what a pleasant surprise. I'm afraid you missed the taping.
We watched it at home.
Isn't Carla Santera a dream? I mean, Peggy absolutely swoons every time she sees his underwear rack.
Yes, speaking of unmentionables.
Well, aren't you two due at the hospital? Don't you have your in
You should
vitro?
know, Erica. You just announced it on today's show. You know, it's really too bad that you couldn't wing some sort of visual aids, and like a diagram or a graph.
You seem really stressed, Maria.
Do I? Do I? I feel fine. I'm fine. And you know what? The camera never lies. Excuse me, would you roll tape, please? What are you doing? I'm here to be interviewed. Go on, you just play yourself, armed with a barrage of embarrassing questions for me and Edmund.
Oh, this is absurd.
Come on, Erica. Come on, just do what you always do. Just invade our privacy, okay? What? I know. Why don't you ask us some embarrassing details about our sex life? Okay, be sure and get some close-ups of my hormone-induced hysteria. That way your audience can get a real eye-opening look at what you have to put up with at home.
Maria, this certainly is not the time or the place to air some family grievances.
You did. You shredded our private lives for anybody stupid enough to watch your show.
You know what? Maybe we could get into your medical problem.
I don't have any problem.
Fascinating subject. Oh, right. You just have nagging in-law trouble.
Erica, you owe us for that stunt you pulled today.
Oh, is this a value judgment from you? A failed politico who tried to win votes by attacking a man with a kidney disease?
I apologized for that lack of judgment. You spin yours into a ratings bonanza.
Well, you know what? Tempo is certainly going to benefit from that as well, Edmund. Your sales are going to go through the roof. There is no such thing as bad publicity. If you don't know that, you're naive.
Yeah, maybe I am naive. Expecting common decency from somebody who'd do anything for a 40 share.
I remain true to my audience, yes. My audience expects me to discuss the issues of the day with candor and compassion.
You call naming names compassion? Are you kidding? Breaching confidences and putting a marriage at risk? That's compassion, Erica? I mean, does it make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside to take our pain and to turn it into some script for your little show? I mean, you took our heartfelt dream, Erica, of having children, and you turned it into an anecdote for dead airtime. You huffed our suffering like you would a dog food or a cold cream.
Now, you get a grip. You've lost it.
No, Erica, you have lost it. And if you want to really be on the cutting edge, you will learn to watch your mouth and to mind your manners. Now, if you will excuse us, we have an appointment to start a family. Can cut.
What are you doing? What are you doing standing around? You get back to work now. Everybody get back to work but you. You are out of here. Go. Take your lens and go. Well, I certainly don't believe Maria. Her hormone injections are really amazing. She has just taken a 3-minute monologue and taken it so out of control.
Lucky she didn't break your neck.